Hi, my friends and viewers of my targeted individual slash UFO and extraterrestrial YouTube channel. I'm going to be telling you how I've been doing lately and some other things. The past 2 days I've been at doctor's appointments. I've been at the dentist. He was cleaning my teeth. Well, his nurse was cleaning my teeth. The dentist told me that I don't have any cavities or anything else that he has to take care of, and all I need to do is go to an orthodontist to get my teeth fixed up and straight, and also to keep brushing my teeth as usual. Yesterday, I had a telehealth visit with my doctor, and I told him to get me some medicine for my coughing because these wildfire smoke from the Canadian wildfires is causing me to have some coughing problems. Usually I don't have coughing problems at all, but evidently the environment's becoming more challenging, and unfortunately. Not only does it cause me to have coughing problems, it causes me to have overall allergy problems. I get itchy, watery eyes, itchy, watery nose. Sometimes it's a little bit ticklish. And then I get headaches from it because it causes me to have sinus headaches. And it's all very horrible. And on top of that, I'm being hit with direct energy weapon Savannah syndrome that's causing me to have migraine headaches, have nausea, and vomiting as well. That means that I'm having sinus headaches caused by the wildfire smokes and migraine headaches caused by the damn direct energy weapons at the same time, and that's a fucking torture chamber right there. And it's caused me not to want to go outside and do anything because I'm scared if I go outside, I'm just going to wind up feeling bad because the sun is real bright outside. And when people have migraine headaches, they have sensitivity to hearing and sound, but I have sensitivity to light, which is why I need to wear glasses, because where I'm so farsighted and sensitive to light, it makes it hard to see up close objects and to see in very bright environments. It's all blurry, and I lose my focus and concentration looking at it. I also could be wearing glasses because I could have been targeted whenever I was a little kid, but they didn't do the mind control on me when I was a little kid. They were just trying to see if they can physically damage me to weaken me up or something, I don't know, or just to test their technology on a random target, if I was random or not. I was born in Florida, but I came up here to West Virginia because my mom needed to go to nursing school in order for her to earn more money for a better job. And I decided when my mom asked us if we want to go back to Florida, I told her I want to stay in West Virginia. And it was because I didn't like the fire ants in Florida and the hurricanes in Florida. Meaning, I thought Florida was a dangerous state, a dangerous place to live in. Lately, they've been calling me a scumbag with V2K. They also been saying I'm an emotional shopper and shit when I wasn't even shopping a lot. Yesterday and the day before, I only got a few things on my list that I made with one of those cheap note card things. I hate being a target individual because I have a hard time sleeping than I should. And even before I became a target individual, I had a hard time sleeping because my sensitivity to sunlight and heat makes me want to stay up at night in order for me to get an hour and 30 minutes at least of time where I'm not bombarded by the summer heat and sun that causes me to have health problems, because at nighttime I feel more aware and I feel better at night where it's colder. I only feel good at nighttime or in the evening time when the sun isn't shining so bright. I don't know if something happened to me when I was little or something happened to me as a target individual in general that caused me to have this acute sunlight and heat sensitivity. I might have nanotechnology in my body, because I know nanotechnology makes a person's body feel hotter than usual. Or there might be a chemical that I was exposed to that altered my DNA, my body, to give me a sunlight and heat sensitivities, like a sunlight and heat allergy. And a lot of people I see in my life also complain about the heat and the sunlight. One of my friends, well, not friends, fellow students in high school, she told the teacher that she likes to stay up at night because she can do artwork and other things at night because it's more peaceful and she feels better at nighttime to do things. And I also know that there are people that from YouTube and from the internet that do bitch about the heat and the sunlight in the daytime and like to work at night and do things at night as well. I don't know why people nowadays don't like the heat and sunlight when the heat and sunlight is what makes life flourish. Because plants use photosynthesis to grow. And number two, we don't have night vision like a vampire or like a dog does. We shouldn't be working and feeling good at nighttime. That's stupid. We can't see in the dark. Number three, usually animals that thrive at night are parasitic and predatory, like vampire bats and wolves. We humans are not parasites and predators like vampire bats that we have to drink blood of another animal in order to survive. We're not herbivores and we're not strict carnivores either. Actually, we human beings, depending on how evolved we are in our environment, We were made by planet Earth and by God, or Mother Nature, Gaia, and God created the universe to be omnivores and herbivores, meaning plant eaters, and sometimes plant eaters that also eat meat. And we're not predatory like wolves, and we don't go out there and physically attack animals, eating them raw and stuff. Sure, we go and hunt deers, but we eventually take them home and we cook them. We don't eat them raw. And those are three reasons why we should not have sunlight sensitivity and heat sensitivity. We're supposed to be day-born, day elementals, diurnal life forms, beings. And why is it that some of us bitch and complain about the heat and the sun when we humans are built for being sun dwellers? It makes me think that the extraterrestrials that I've talked to you guys about, because these extraterrestrials are nocturnal beings that are carnivores and like to kill and eat us and drink our blood, these reptilian extraterrestrials, I'm wondering if they have been modifying people's genetics with some sort of mutagenic virus and be putting their DNA and or the DNA of different types of animals like vampire bats and wolves in people's body, making them part reptilian extraterrestrial and or part vampire bat and wolf. And therefore a lot of these people that are bitching and complaining about the heat and the sunlight and probably having digestive problems, they don't realize it now, but if they got themselves a genetic test and from a reliable source that will actually give them the right results, they would see that their genes have been manipulated and that they have vampire bat DNA in their DNA now, and that they're part vampire bat, or they have wolf DNA and they're part wolf now, and that they have the behavior, mannerism, and the weakness of a vampire bat or a wolf, and that's why it's harder for them to operate in the daytime as they used to, and that most people can. And many of these people that have heat sensitivity and sunlight have digestive problems, and I think it's where these vaccines were created in a MyLab deep underground military base, like a Dulce, and that Wuhan was like Dulce base, and that extraterrestrials also are Wuhan, and that extraterrestrial reptilian hybrids and extraterrestrial human hybrids in general worked at Wuhan. Like there's some that work at Dulce base. I think that they made these vaccines and this COVID virus to put the DNA of these evil carnivorous, blood-drinking extraterrestrials and animals into people's DNA in order to make human beings real like vampires and werewolves, in order to make these human extraterrestrial hybrids or human animal hybrids that would be real life wolves and werewolves and vampires to go out and start drinking people's blood and killing human beings like they are, and to have like a human animal, human extraterrestrial hybrid legion to help advance their extraterrestrial agenda to rule over planet Earth and to forever make human beings cattle and slaves to the evil extraterrestrials. And I think if these people who have heat sensitivity and sensitivity to sunlight actually drank blood, they would be able to get nutrients from it. And not only that, but it would activate their vampire bat DNA even more, or wolf DNA, and that they would have more traits like that, and they could even start growing wings and getting more hair on their bodies if they actually started drinking blood and eating raw meat. And the fact is that many people don't know that they have had their DNA hijacked and completely altered, which sucks because now they have different DNA strands introduced into their body that they have no idea about, and they can't somehow find a solution to get them out of their bodies, or try to live a different lifestyle where they won't have the pain and suffering that these other species DNA put into them. My head's being hit with a direct energy weapon right now because of what I said. And I feel very fatigued right now. I think they're trying to make me go to sleep and not talk about these hidden things that they're doing. The perps that I think are a cabal and extraterrestrials doing this to me. I need to go and rest my eyes for a bit. And what was I want to say? I want to make a part 2 to this video. Or I may not. Take care and have a good afternoon.